pursue opportunities in a variety of career fields. Fields like electronics technology, information technology, and drafting and design.
Work your way around, but the interview with Chad Knaus. Chad, have you ever known Chad that ever in his life he would ever admit that he just, not that they're worried or he's not letting it show at all. It was fine to do the interview, but I got a kick out of the fact that they're starting to worry you.
Question from Know-It-All 71. Says he's getting into trucking. Anyways, you'll fit right in with a name like that, Know-It-All, because there's a bunch of know-it-alls out here, including myself. Question asked is, what do I use for a GPS, and what do I suggest to new driver what he needs? Well, first of all, I don't really have a GPS. Not the ones that I do have one on my phone, and this is what I use on my phone. Basically, what I have on my phone, it's not really made for trucks, but that's okay because I don't really use this for turn by turn. I use it for, suggested routes, like, if I'm going to Houston to Kansas City, just, which is the best way, which is the fastest time-wise, which has, the less miles and all that kind of stuff. Also use it to show me how much time I have. It's like this right here. I have it here on my phone. I have a Motorola Droid. As you can see, not real fancy, but fancy enough to watch. It's thinking. Now it's not going to do it. See, I just set it up on my dashboard here. One of the cool things about this is that it gives you that kind of stuff. It shows you, it uses Google Maps, Google Earth, and you see it tells me I've got 15 hours and 29 minutes and all that. That's all I use it for. I know where I'm going, I know how to get there, but I don't suggest drivers get these. I don't. I mean, if you want to spend $400 on a GPS, because that's what you're going to be spending if you're looking for truck routes. But this is my honest opinion, and this is what I tell drivers all the time. It's like, if you need to know where you're at and where you're going by using your head and using this. This is a road map. It's an atlas. This is what we use. I'm about that's like half of mine. The other half is split off. I mean, I use that. That's the deal. So that's why I suggest don't when you just get out there, by yourself. I suggest you do it the old-fashioned way, and then after you get the routes and everything, I suggest once you get familiar with all the roads and all this, it won't take you very long. Then go get a GPS. But man, I tell you, GPSs are so overrated for new drivers. I mean, you need to know exactly where you're at and where you're going and what, put your eyes on it instead of having this computer screen telling you where to go, how to turn, where to turn. You just become like a robot. And what if that GPS was to fail on you?
866-990-1414.
There's gonna be a throwdown at Charlotte Motor Speedway at the Sprint All-Star Race, Saturday night, May 21st. The gloves come off and the lights...
Money in a dice game.
I got, yeah. Well, it kind of come together. I gave a guy that might have got called up.
$9.99 Great Eyeglasses.com. That's right, Guido. Prescription eyeglasses starting at just $10. See what you want to see with a little help from GreatEyeglasses.com.
This is Charlie Daniels. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get your NASCAR news and interviews right here on Sirius NASCAR Radio.
It's showtime at Darlington Raceway. The lights go up and the stars of the Sprint Cup Series return to take on NASCAR's toughest track.
24/7 for days, decades, centuries, and millennia. Do you know that the power of the sun is so immense, and in all the deserts of all the world? And how big is all that to God? The Bible says He measures the heavens with a span. The span is the distance between your thumb and your little finger. It's the width of your hand. And God, who created all that, says it's just this big. And how did it come into existence? He just spoke the word, and it leaped into being. How great is our God? Sprinkled on the black velvet. It was just beautiful. As they twinkle, we begin to think how great each one of those stars is, and how great the universe is. It's just, I say, I just want to tell you how I think this plane came into being. You see, there was a big junkyard, and there was all this steel and paint in the junkyard, and one day a tornado whipped through the junkyard, and the tornado airways. And by this time, they're all laughing like, that is the most ridiculous thing in the world. And then
I'm going up Vail Summit right now, Vail Pass, and I'm going about 30 miles an hour going up here. I got about 28,000 pounds loaded, and this is it, man. If I had anything more, I'm sure I would have been going a lot less than 30 miles an hour.
It really is activating the gospel of Jesus Christ on behalf of our fellow Christians who are risking everything. As I often say in efforts like this, we get the easy part, which is any amount is welcome. That's 1-800-YES-WORD, 1-800-937-9673. Or you can give online at FamilyTalkToday.com. Delighted to welcome Silas Kanala to our program. He is Senior Africa Ministry Director with
Junior, event coordinator for the Tyrac Live America race coverage. My was along the way. But I mean, to get from Peru, Indiana to West Virginia, I One thing I want to make sure I got clear in my mind, the actual competition and the tracks themselves, they're going through a variety of different tracks. How do the guys win this? Points, timing? I mean, how does each individual class, the winner, wind up winning that class?
I understand it's pretty special for the way that we score. There's no scoring on high race. It's a time top format. That's so much fun.
Go against each other in time races. I think that would be pretty cool. Probably Moody would beat us all, but I think it'd be fun to at least try to do it.
Wait a minute. Moody's gonna beat us all? Wait a minute now. You gotta explain that one here.
Don't you think that if you got all the hosts together,
And I don't know how Jeff Gordon has that knack of finding those inside walls and hitting them just right. I don't think anybody's hit them more than he has.
Getting some.
How about them RCA jacks? They need to set RCA jacks.
Driver, please, can you turn around and give the guy going to Florida?
Come on, driver. Have a big heart. Get off here. Petrol, turn around and back to her. She sound like a nice lady. She's been driving for an hour till I get down there. At least how long I've been here.
Can you come back, driver, and give me a ride?
He jumped off here from 159.
Like tomorrow afternoon or evening.
Now, there you go, young lady. I got
That driver's going to Florida.
where you want to go. He said he just jumped up to the 159. I reckon he's going to turn around.
Thank you, sir. This has like diesel golf. Can I run back to it?
Yeah, I'll just up here at stops. I'll be back up directly.
I'm coming back up to get me. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Somebody out there got a set of RCA jacks they want to sell.
That guy looking for his RCA jacks. You can get them inside the TA or Petro or Lowe's or whatever the hell we got up there.
Read